Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Counselor Evie, aka Ask Me. You can ask me anything, okay? Ask me anything. Now, you wonder why some relationship actually end abruptly. Last time we were talking about some of the red flags you need to avoid. Now today we'll be talking about the things we do wrong on the first time, when maybe first time we go out on dates. Now, there is a tendency when you meet somebody and you talk about the good sides. How are you? Tell me about yourself. Tell me about yourself. It's something that you need to be very, very careful about. Tell me about yourself doesn't only mean, okay, where are you from? What do you like? This and that. Most people, when they say, tell me about yourself, nobody cares to know about those things that you want to hide. Now, tell me about yourself. If you really, really like somebody, you really, really want the person to stay, there is a change the way things should be done. Start with those things that you don't want him or her to know. So if the person stays, the person stays. We've had people who kept secrets for a very long time, and after the courtship, when the person proposed and they had no other way to hide it, and he said, I'm sorry, I did not tell you about these things. He says, no, I'm sorry, we cannot proceed with this relationship because you lied to me. Now, talk about those things you don't want that person to know. It's good. Maybe after going out 3 or 4 times, tell them the things now before they get too deep, or before you get too deep. Nowadays, we keep those things that should be said and say those things that should not be said. I'm a good girl, I'm a church girl, I'm a church boy, I have this, I've never done this and that. Now, what are those other things that you want to hide? Start with those things that you want to hide, so that before he gets so into you, or before he gets so into you, you both have told your truth. Speak the truth, okay? I snore. Whoever says I snore, whoever says I eat like a dinosaur or a baby dinosaur, whoever say you see, I'm very naughty, I'm very lazy. No, people always hide those things. That is why when somebody says, okay, I'm coming to visit you see how they arrange the places, they arrange the house, they spray. Some boys will take a shower just on the day that they're expecting people. But they fail to know that once you're married, you live with that person for the rest of your life. And that is why some women will say, this man has changed, this woman has changed. It should not be like that. Or a woman, you're very lazy and you hate children so much, or not necessarily hate, or you don't like to be around them. Why don't you show your real self? When the boy is coming around, you say, okay, I brought these children, I really like children, all of those things. You're faking. And when you fake to get married, you fake for the wedding, you fake to the end of your life. Or at one point in time, Karma always said it. You can pretend for a couple of times, but you cannot pretend every day. So why don't you show yourself, so the person who is coming for you accepts you for you? Start with those things that will make that person to run. So when the person runs away for good. Rather than maybe taking a bait and calling the person to come. When the person comes now, you start showing the person your real self. It will always backfire. Start with those things that you really, speak your truth. For once, just say those things that you should say. Speak those things that you have to say. Tell her the way you are with people, so he accepts you for you and not for another person. Most people are in relationship with other people, with other characters and with other figures, and that always backfires. It always backfires. It always backfires. Speak the truth. Tell the person in relationship with who you are. Once you tell the person accepts you. If you don't want, leave it. If you want, you can continue. But do not trick somebody's child into loving you, and after that, the person discovers the beast in you. Let the person see the beast and falls in love with the beast, like Beauty and the Beast. Every beast has its beauty. Every beauty has its own beast. So let the person see who you are. Thank you for watching. Remember, watch, like, comment, and share. And do not forget to subscribe. It's Counselor Evie. Ask your questions and tell your friends about this. Remember, show the person who you are. Do not trick somebody into loving you, because you will regret it. There are repercussions. If you trick somebody into marrying you, after the marriage, you start saying this person has changed, the person will always discover it and will not like you. And that is why most people start looking out there. That's not justification, but at least if somebody is looking out, it should not be your fault. So do not trick somebody into liking you. Tell the person who you are, and the person wants, the person says no, then it's okay. At least you are real, you are true, you are not faking. Okay? Bye-bye, and thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe.